I was born in Guadalupe, Zacatecas, Mexico, but I grew up in what we call La Blanca. I honestly don't remember much from my time in Mexico because I was there for a short amount of time, but the few memories that I do have are all the memories that I have of my childhood. I remember it was very desert-like, not much vegetation, not much grass. I remember walking to school because there was no public transportation to my preschool, and it was just dirt roads all the way there and back. My mom, she helped attend 2 stores. It was a candy store, which was across from a medical store, sort of. They sold like herbal medicines and stuff. So whenever I was done with school, I would go help her out with the candy store, and we would spend the day like that and then come back to my grandparents' house. As a kid, I was very antisocial, you could say. I didn't have many friends. I had maybe 1 or 2. We played occasionally, but most of my time I spent it in the backyard playing with nature. Like I said, all of my memories were of that in Mexico, so I actually thought I was raised in Mexico. But lately, because of the whole DACA process, I uncovered the real childhood, and that consisted of me coming to the United States when I was 6 months old. I didn't know that until I saw pictures of me in Panama City Beach and Detroit and stuff like that. And I never knew I had visited those places until seeing those photos. When I was 3 years old, still in the United States, my father told my family that he couldn't be a part of it anymore for personal reasons. And he told my mom to find her own life. So my mom was devastated because of all that. So we returned back to Mexico. From there on, that's where I remember stuff. So I don't recall anything that happened prior to, including my father leaving us. So I grew up thinking that I never had a father. When I was around 5 years old, he came to our little town and basically told our little town his personal reason, and my mom felt that I would be like persecuted in a way because of what he said. So we came to the United States. So we came here a second time when I was about to turn 6, and we lived with my mom's distant aunt for a couple months until my mom found a job and we were relatively stable. So then my mom got her own apartment. I actually remember my first week coming here to the United States. We were in Texas, and I remember having to walk to the streets to get something to eat because we didn't have anything to eat. And there was a taqueria down the street, and so we were like, tacos, somewhat part of our home, so let's go eat there. And it was very bad, a very bad experience. We were like, this is trash compared to our culture. Then from Texas we came to Georgia in a train, and my first school was in Fulton County. It was an elementary school in 1st grade, and I remember I was probably the only Hispanic in the entire school. Everybody, majority white, and they did not like me very much. After coming to the US and settling in, learning the language and stuff, I really loved math from the very beginning, back in Mexico too. But coming to the United States, it was the one subject that stayed constant, that I didn't have to learn new words or anything because it's basically the same thing. Math and science were really strong throughout my life, and with that I was able to adapt quickly, I guess. I set my future and my aspirations within that because I found my passion with science and mathematics in programming and computer science. So I plan to venture out into higher education, pursuing a major in computer science. Once I graduate from college, I plan to get an internship to get some experience within computer science, and I plan to start my own business in the video game industry, and after I become successful and stuff, I will return back to my community and give back to the people that have helped me out. And I also plan to make scholarships and opportunities that I couldn't get because of my status as a DACA student here, because a lot of the good scholarships that are out there, I'm not eligible for them. So I want to open that up to more generations. When I hear the phrase American Dream, I think of succeeding in anything that you want to do, especially your passions, to go further and beyond than what you would normally have and pursue a much better life and a better lifestyle for you and your family without the fear of any racial discrimination or any prejudices because of your parents or anything like that.